Welcome back, everyone. When I last left you, we were just trying to deal with these out-of-control riots in Ottawa by the Chinese community for no reason. First of all, we signed our first contract. Let's see what the Minister for Industry has to say.
Well done. You have just signed your first contract. A note from my department will allow a rapid expert appraisal on this contract. It is attached to the contract.
I doubt the appraisal is very good. I didn't make that agreement. I didn't make that contract in order to improve our economy. I did it for diplomatic reasons. I was hoping to make closer ties with Montenegro because they're also socialist, and hopefully in the future we can make an alliance. But anyways, let's check out the contract. Yeah, you can see the assessment is bad because sale price is close to our usual rates, but we did sell it for better than our normal rates. So actually, this contract will improve our economy. So this like really orange, unhappy face is a huge, ridiculous overreaction. It's actually, the contract benefits our economy. So, I mean, they're being absurd here. Volume, the quantity sold is low. Yeah, that's right, because it's a small country. Revenue, well, the revenue is low because the volume is low. This product is not very profitable. Increasing its production is not in our best interest. Well, it's our biggest industry, utility vehicles. It's our biggest industry in the whole country. So yeah, getting a better price for it is in our national interest. Wrong again. This contract will not have a significant impact on unemployment because it's not a big contract. Basically, it wasn't a huge contract because it was with a small country. And so this huge negative thing is really stupid. Don't worry when you get that kind of thing. When you get a happy face, it means you've made a really great contract, which we'll try to do in December. Next December. Well, actually every December. Yeah. And here's Bruce Mayway, Agent 001. He is now in Pakistan. And do I have a Russian network running yet? When I get a Russian network running, that's where I want to send them. Yeah, I do. Did I already send them there? Yeah. Okay. Send them to Russia. That's where I really want them. I sent them to Pakistan at first because it was one of the only places I had a network already running. Alright, let's go back into these riots in Ottawa. Balance of power is in our favor. Balance of fighting is in their power. But you can see, I just don't have nearly enough police to deal with them. So the army is on the way. They're going to have to come and break this up. It's silly. It's ridiculous. But what can I tell you? This one, there's 50 police here. They're trying to deal with all these people invading the headquarters. Maybe I'll break them up? Is it better to break them up? I'm not sure. Maybe I'll assign like 20 of them or 25 of them to attack someone different. So, yeah, let's move in two little groups. Where'd that guy come from? Appeared out of nowhere. Ah, the Russian operation just opened. I just checked before I got the message.
Its first report confirms that the cell is operational and has carried out some preliminary tests as set up by the usual protocol with a view to launching its mission. This country will soon be the destination for our secret agents.
Okay. And Agent 001 is already on the way there. This is crazy. All these protesters rioting over nothing. I already opened the immigration policy. When the riot began, I did lots more stuff that they should like. Increase local police, decrease, the police on illegal immigration, all that. And yet they continue to attack. They're like zombies. My Qatar cell is running. That's good. So hopefully soon I'll be able to get moles in these countries. Keep tabs on what their governments are doing. Where's the army? Ah, they barely moved. Hurry up, you bums. Ottawa is in flames. What's going on? Why is this policeman taking hit points? There's something going on where protesters aren't showing up on the map or something.
The rioters have taken.
So they've taken over the police headquarters, even though I still have some police there, which I don't understand. They released 9 prisoners who went back to fight. Great. Maybe that's why my officers took some hit points from the newly released people. I don't know. This guy's gonna die. He's gonna get knocked out any moment now. Yeah, there you go. Excuse me. Okay, now while that tear gas is working, go get them. What are you doing? Just standing there. Go get them. Why is this guy like stuck in his place? Nothing about this riot makes sense. Nothing. Here we go. Arrest that hooligan. Ah, he's getting smoked. He's surrounded. Maybe if I back up a bit, I don't know. Where is he going? This is insanity. He's not following my orders at all. But he's not fleeing. He doesn't have the little snowflake beside him. Seriously, soldiers, hurry the heck up. This is getting frustrating. Well, he's a goner, I guess. Might as well just forget about him and follow our soldiers. Frustrating. So they don't have to like shoot. The soldiers don't like have to shoot anybody. Just by like marching past, the people should retreat. The protesters should retreat. Yeah, you can see he's retreating now. But here's a barricade. They will need to use a grenade on that. There, that guy's taking off now. Alright, now let's march over here. Make these guys run away. Okay. Let's go save the National Parliament. They could actually force a new legislative election if they were able to take it over completely for an extended period of time. Man, this riot is just insane. Fall back. I don't think he's gonna have time. This is just ridiculous. He did fire his tear gas, but it was too late. He got knocked out anyways.
Have taken over Parliament and are declaring themselves the new legitimate representatives of the people. They want you out and are calling for fresh elections. Accepting their demand will mean an end to civil war, and you will remain in power until the elections. You will even be able to run in the elections. If you refuse, on the other hand, the army will then decide if it's going to support you or backs a new electoral process. So, do you accept their demands?
Of course not. I've been in power for like a month or two. I've done nothing but placate these people. And why don't I have any police in my capital city? It's crazy. So here's his address. This guy who, by the way, has a big smiley face towards me. Look at this. He loves me. And yet he's trying to take me out of power. Totally irrational. Totally silly. Everson really screwed this up.
Here, from the Parliament of the country, we declare that we are the new legitimate representatives of the people. We call for the departure of the head of state and the organization of democratic elections.
Alright, they're running away. I assume if we take back the parliament quickly, then I won't have to worry about new elections anymore. Is this one guy just not going to run away? Is he going to try to... This one peaceful protester going to wave his placard and bring down the Prime Minister? Oh my goodness. Our troops split up. We got some up here. Okay. I'm just grenading the barricades, not the protesters, by the way. Alright, so we're gonna win this ride, I guess. Sure was silly and frustrating, though, wasn't it? That one guy's finally running away. He was trying to overthrow the government all by himself. I think it was two guys, actually. Here's my long-awaited meeting with the president of Nicaragua. He doesn't like me.
Please.
So I'll compliment him.
Hope you didn't make me.
And I'll try to offer him a sales contract to make him like me a bit more. I already gave him some foreign aid. So I'll try with utility vehicles again. See what's up here. Yeah, he needs to buy them. We need to sell them. His purchase price is higher than our sales price. Perfect. So either we can work out a deal or we can't. And if not, I'm not going to try with other sectors. So I'll try like 167. I'll try 165. Again, I'm not trying to get some great contract for us. As long as it's slightly profitable. Oh, there we go. We got a deal. Nice. I think he's totally red towards us, so this is like meaningless offering a military alliance, but what the heck. Just to show him where our heart's at. We would like to be friends. We would like a non-aggression pact. I don't know if offering him that kind of thing makes him like us more or not, but and that's just about it for the riot. Oh, there's a couple guys over here. Go scare them away. And are these guys all gonna run? Yeah. There, I think that's it. I'll just let them run away. Yeah, okay, the riot's over.
We have subdued the rebel movement. There's no more.
Alright, now, it's time to make sure that that crap doesn't happen again. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to check, what have I got in Ottawa? I got 210 commandos, 163 soldiers. I'm going to move in like 500 more soldiers. I will fly them in. We don't need to have soldiers marching around for no reason, alarming people. And I'm going to move in my one lousy tank, 1-star tank. And just like two 2-star tanks. And I'm going to go into the police. I already adjusted it this month, so I'm not going to do too much, but I need way more police because that was ridiculous. Oh, and I guess I'm not sure if public safety increases the number of riot police or not. I hope it does, but I'm going to just double the number of police because that was wholly inadequate. We should have like 3 rows of riot police at every exit of the place where the riot starts. We had like 2 guys or like 2 units. It was a joke. This is going to be expensive, but we got to do it. There, we just reduced our surplus by 0.2%. Okay, what else do I want to do? I'm going to meet with that guy, the head of the Chinese community. But if they pull any crap like that again, then like they're going to be in big trouble. I might have to outlaw them or something. Because that was totally inappropriate behavior by them. Alright. I'll take a break from recording here. Oh, never mind. Already back. Chief of the Army loves me. With me to the death.
Usually like smooching scenes, but I wanted to tell you that you're well regarded in the barracks. The guys would fight to the death for you, and I totally agree with them. You've got some guts. I have come to reiterate our loyalty face to face. We fully support your political moves. These troublemakers
That's right. I agree with you. So I guess the army could split when the protesters take over the parliament, but in this case they stuck with me. Alright, my cell in Israel is operational. Here's this jerk.
No thanks. It's very kind. I'd be happy to.
Alright, get out of my face. Liberation of the China community's demonstrators. So when there's a riot, you only keep a few guys locked up. Like the hooligans, you let everyone else out. If you're in a democracy, I guess. It might be different in authoritarian countries. Most of the demonstrators arrested during the last confrontation with our law enforcement officials have been released. The most radical members are still incarcerated and will appear on a case-by-case basis to the prosecution, which ought to give them relatively short sentences. And my Saudi cell is operational. Okay, I've just been forwarding by a couple weeks. I'm into the second newspaper now. Nothing really happened in the first newspaper. I wanted to show you this message though. Corruption reduced, but the situation remains disturbing. That's because we upped the funding for Securities and Exchange Commission and Internal Affairs Department. That will reduce corruption in the country. I know. I'm just going to keep reading the newspaper. So I'll be right back. Alright, yeah, so there was nothing really important in the rest of the newspaper either. I'm going to end this episode here because we're almost at December. And when we get to the beginning of December, I will show you what to do at the end of the year for your economy. One thing I wanted to do though, before I end the episode, before I forget, we declared that amnesty and we also opened up the immigration. So remember I said I like to support these different international organizations like NGOs. So I'm going to help the human rights one. I like to do it after I've passed a bill along those same lines. So like I'll send money to the Greenpeace after I do my first pro-environmental bill. I already did human assistance like Red Cross. I sent money to other countries. I've been doing that sometimes in between recording as well. Just when there's some disaster in another country. Like I sent a few bucks to France for their volcano. I sent them 10 million. I sent 10 million to Japan for their volcanic eruption. Oh, let's see. France has another terrorist activity. Okay. Oh yeah, I sent them 7 million already for that. Yeah. And so there's still the Ultramondialist and the Green organizations. I'll send them money when I do something in favor of the kind of stuff they like. Yeah, and that's it for this episode. Please join me next time when I will show you the December economic actions to really generate the highest growth at the end of the year, which is what you want. 1 second. Let me just come back and tell you the current results of my vote on my next series. Okay, so just before I end the video, let me update you on the voting for my next playthrough, my next series. Right now the votes are 4 votes for playing one of the poorest countries in the world, in Africa or South America, 3 votes for saving Venezuela, and 1 vote for playing as democratic terrorists in Cuba. Those include the votes directly on my Facebook poll at facebook.com/SaintSimmer and also through the comments on YouTube. I combined the 2. So please tell me what you want me to do. You can comment or you can vote on my Facebook poll. And please give this video a like and subscribe to my page. Hope to see you on the next episode. See you then. Bye-bye.